Okay, pups. Hi, y'all. So, hi. I thought I would start the video kind of fun. Hopefully I can get the phone to sit still. I thought I'd start the video out kind of fun, show off the puppies. I'm pretty sure I mentioned those in the last video that went up. Excuse me. If not, boyfriend's dog and his brother's dog ended up getting together, and the result is 8 adorable puppies that are gorgeous and sweet and like to keep me up at night. So the yawning thing is probably gonna happen a lot. I'm sorry. I can't help it. They definitely kept me up last night. So we're just gonna roll with it. Let's see. So what I wanted to talk about in this video is things I'm thankful for because of COVID-19. And you were probably thinking, this girl has lost her mind. But I haven't, really. I don't think. Look, there's a few ways that we can go about this whole pandemic thing. And one is sitting in the house with the curtains drawn and the lights off and eating a gallon of ice cream a day, multiple times a day, and just wallowing in all of the things that are going wrong. And while that's probably not the worst thing to do on a day, you know, if it's a once a thing, you know, and you're not diabetic, maybe that's not a bad plan. Maybe you need the dark and the ice cream and all of that for, you know, a day. But I personally can't sit still for that long without doing something. And I definitely don't want to sit in the dark unless I have a migraine. So, or it's bedtime. So, you know, the other option is to get out, which, yes, I know there are still so many people saying, hey, we need to stay home. If you are out, you need to wear a mask. Like, I get that. But get outside is kind of what I mean. Like, even if it's just walk your neighborhood. Go in your backyard, go in your front yard. Just sit outside on your front step. You know, something to get out of the 4 walls of your home. That's part of the get out and do something approach that I'm taking to this. Also, I'm trying to find the silver lining. I do not always succeed at this. There was definitely a time where in my life, if this had happened, then I would not be looking for the silver lining and the things that I'm grateful for. I would be complaining and just not in a good place. And I have made a lot of effort over the years to reframe how I look at things. And if you're not where I'm at, I totally understand, because I've been on the other end of this too. I've been in that place where this is going wrong and this goes wrong and this going wrong and just woe is me. But long term, that just really, really was not a healthy mental space for me. So I started listing 3 things a day that I was thankful for. And slowly, sometimes my list would be more than 3, and sometimes it was a struggle to get those 3. And there were some days that I repeated the same 3 from the other day. I woke up, you know, my family is okay, and it's not raining, or, you know, whatever it was. And those are valid things to be thankful for when you're looking for things to be thankful for. But slowly, after doing this exercise for a few months, it became a lot easier. And, you know, I know a lot of people do the whole gratitude challenge in November, all that kind of thing. And that's great. I love that. I like seeing what people are grateful for. This November, I'm going to do a gratitude photo challenge. I'm not going to put super long descriptions on the photos. They're simply going to be a photo of something that I'm thankful for that day, for the month of November, because, you know, that's when Thanksgiving is, and yeah, so, in case you didn't know, Thanksgiving's in November. Sorry, I know y'all are smart people and knew that already. But let me get back to what I was talking about. So, COVID has come with its own set of issues for people, myself included. Loss of income, loss of being able to socialize. I am this weird hybrid of an introvert and an extrovert, and it's just, I don't know. I go through these phases where I really, really, really want to socialize, and then I really, really, really don't. And it's been that way for a very long time. And if you're one of those lucky people that I feel super close to or comfortable around, even if I'm going through those I don't want to socialize phase, I still want to socialize with you because I feel comfortable and safe with you. So not being able to do that definitely not had me in the best of headspaces all the time. But COVID, while it has affected my income and the health of my friends and family and some of their loved ones, I'm thankful that in those cases it has not been severe, and I know that I'm very blessed in that, because that has not been the case for so many people, not just here in the US, not just here in the South, but worldwide. Puppies are whining. It's definitely one of those things that I am aware of and want to be grateful for. Yes, I have lost income. However, I am fortunate enough that I was able to pick up some side work throughout part of it, and that the members of my household are considered essential employees and are still working. You know, so that really helps them. It helps me because we're, you know, kind of in this together. So I am very thankful. I know that's not everybody's situation, and there are people who are struggling to figure out how they're going to pay rent, or, you know, keep the lights on, or whatever it is that they're struggling with while we're dealing with this insanity and lack of work and all of that. So I am exceptionally grateful for that. But there are a few other things that I'm grateful for. And one of those things is the gift of time. Now, while I have not always enjoyed being cooped up in the house throughout this pandemic, it has given me the opportunity to help with home repair and renovation. We're not even going to call it repair. We're going to call it renovation, just point blank. My boyfriend is doing a total gut job on the house that he's buying, and has very sweetly, yes, you're hearing cat, has very sweetly, you know, let me be a part of all kinds of decisions, and especially the decorating. Apparently all the decorating gets to be me, but you know, it's been a really cool experience. He's doing a complete gut job though, and it's going to look awesome, and I'm really thankful that I've gotten help with that. That's not the only thing I've gotten help with though. I've also gotten to help with the stuff that we've done outside. So behind me, you can see part of it, part of where our property line is, and we completely cleared all of that in preparation for putting up a privacy fence at some point, probably when it's cold, probably the beginning of next year, just because once the holidays hit, things are going to kind of slow down, and we all know how that goes. So, thankful for the time that it's given me to help work on these projects. One of the ones that I'm super thrilled with and proud of was helping last week with removing tile from our living room floor all by myself. And then boyfriend came home, and together we kind of tag teamed removing the subfloor. So, major overhaul, renovation job going on. But one of the other things that I'm thankful for, I don't know if any of you use Pinterest. I love Pinterest. It's fantastic. Photography stuff, crafty stuff, recipes, decorating, like all the typical girl stuff. I like it. I do have a board for workouts that I've not really put to use, even though I probably should be. Maybe I'll work on that and make a video about that. I don't know. We'll see. But it's given me a chance to work through all of those, or not all of them obviously, but a ton of the Pinterest recipes that I've just been pinning for years and thinking, oh, I'll get around to it eventually. I'll try this recipe. Oh, that looks so good, whatever. I'm actually getting a chance to do it because I'm home. And I'm figuring out, okay, is this something I can do when life returns to normal, whatever that means? Or is this something that's like a weekend meal? And I'm redoing the boards and sorting them accordingly so that when life returns to normal, I will have a better hold on things, and I will only have recipes in that board that have actually been tested and tried and approved by me, and my boyfriend, and our taste buds. So, it's given me the time for that. It's also given me time for, I don't know if you can see in the bag, crochet things. All you can see in there right now is yarn. Ha, there we go. Because I like to do things like that, and little projects that I can carry around and do other places are awesome. But I'm also, I do those all the time, but this year I get a chance to work on some bigger pieces that I never would have had time for, like actual blankets for someone other than an infant, and I'm super excited about this. So, it's given me the time to try some things that I haven't made the time for in the past. And it has given me a chance to be more aware of how often I reach out to family and friends. We all get so busy, COVID notwithstanding, and it can be months before I get to see even my best friend because our schedules are crazy. And, she has my nephew and my niece that keep her busy, and her husband, and, things going on with her job and all of this. And we get busy. We might text if we think about it and don't, think that it's too late for the other one with what we have going on. But, it's given me a chance to text or reach out a little bit more often. And it's not just her. I've been able to do that with family and other friends as well. So I am super, super grateful for that. Excuse me, sorry about the yawning. Let's see. I had another thing that I was grateful for, and it has completely slipped my mind. So if I can think of it while I'm sitting here in the next 15 seconds, then I'll tell you about it. But if not, then I guess we will see it in another video. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's been about 15 seconds and it's completely run out of my head. So, let me put it like this. COVID is dreadful, horrible, no good, very, very bad for everyone. And I don't say it that way to make light of it. It's just that I saw a recommendation for a book, Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. I was Amazon shopping for nieces and nephews, and it popped up as a recommendation. So that's why I worded it that way. Anyway, it has been like Alexander's horrible, terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day, except it's been the world's terrible, horrible, no good, very bad months of this mess. And, you know, it's really, really a challenge some days to be grateful and be thankful and get myself in the right frame of mind. But it's worth trying. And I know that sounds so cliche. So cliche. I am aware of how that sounds. But, y'all, it really makes a difference. It really makes a difference because it gives me something else to focus on. I've done photo challenges. This year, I have done a capture 2020 in photos, so it's 366 minimum photos. You take a photo every day. You can have more than 366, or if it was a regular year, 365. I always have more. I do not always post every photo though, even though my friends and family probably think different. There are some pictures that just belong in the photo album that I'm going to create from this project. But I've done other photo challenges too. Like, I've done a black and white photo challenge. I've done a nature photo challenge. And there's photo challenges that I'm going to repeat now that I have my camera back, my big girl camera as I call it, back in working order, because the other challenges that I've already completed, I've simply done with my phone. While that's awesome, I love my camera and I want to play with it some. So I'm going to be redoing those challenges. Plus the one I have coming up for November. So if you're a creative type or you want to capture COVID, like I'm not saying that to make light, like capture your COVID experience, you know, from this point forward, or draw about it or write about it. My little sister has been drawing all kinds of things that, you know, relate to her experience with COVID, and it's pretty interesting. She's so very talented. I adore her and her ability for this. She's really committed to this for years and put in a lot of work. So anyway, I'm going to stop gushing about my little sister, even though it's really hard. And I'm just going to say, I hope that you are able to find some things to be grateful for. Start with just naming 3 things that you're grateful for. I am grateful today for the fact that it has not yet reached 90 some odd degrees right now, because it's hot in the South, y'all, and it is, but it hasn't gotten to that point yet, and it won't for the time that I have to be out here. So that I am thankful for. That sounds really weird, but I am. 2, I am thankful for my loved ones, my family, those that I consider family. That is going to be a totally different video very soon. But I'm thankful for my loved ones, my family. In saying that, that includes my boyfriend, because he's a loved one. He is a goofball, and he makes me laugh constantly, and my family and friends, you know, they make me laugh. They make me just so grateful and appreciative to have them in my life. And the 3rd thing that I am grateful for are the animals that we have. I'm saying that because part of what I'm doing today is a massive treatment to our yard to help keep the fleas from attacking, because y'all, fleas get out of control so fast. And with puppies, and I have kittens, and I have 3 adult dogs that live in the house, like, we're not playing with that. So I am doing a major overhaul of our yard. puppies are out here just to stay busy. They're not, the yard is big enough that they can be separate from the normal dog yard. But we are definitely doing that. And even though that means that I'm going to be religiously giving flea baths for the next like 2 weeks to 11 dogs and 2 kittens every day, I'm still grateful for them because they are so cute and sweet and they love to cuddle even if they wake me up in the middle of the night. You know, and being able to have pets is awesome. I'm also thankful that out of the 8 puppies, I have confirmed homes for 6 of them that are going to very dear family friends. So I know that they will be in good places, and I have 2 people interested in my other 2 that still need homes. So awesome there. So grateful, because otherwise we were just gonna hold on to them till we found homes for them. And that's a lot of dogs. So I am going to get off here. I have so much to do today, and I will see y'all very soon in another video, probably a video about family and what it means to me, how I define it, that kind of thing. So be on the lookout for that. Hopefully I will have that out next week. I think as soon as this is over, I'm gonna put a reminder in my phone to actually record it. That's the problem. I have all these ideas for videos, and then I just forget to record them until months later, and I'm like, man, that's what I was supposed to have done. That's what I wanted to do. So anyway, that is going to happen as soon as this is over. I hope y'all stay safe, stay healthy. Let's all just cross our fingers, toes. You can't see them because they're in tennis shoes. Cross your fingers, cross your toes that this COVID stuff passes. People follow the rules just this once so we can get this over with. Trust me, I like to break the rules when it is appropriate. Right now is not appropriate. Do not be a brat right now. Just saying. Not cool to be a brat right now. We need to get this COVID stuff knocked out. Because be kind to your friends and family. And your friends and family's family. Because seriously, COVID's got to end sometime. It's got to be over in 2020. Like, not doing this for 2021. Seriously, y'all. Anyway, that is me rambling about COVID. Hopefully you can find some things to be grateful for. Let me know what you're grateful for down in the comments. Share this video if you enjoyed it. I attempt to post videos, but you know, if you hit the subscribe button, you'll know when I actually manage to pull that off. So make sure you do that. Click the bell icon thingy if you actually want an email alert or whatever for those, because I'll be honest, I subscribe to channels, but I don't usually hit that because my email gets overrun. So I will understand if you don't click the bell, but do click subscribe so that you will see it in your feed, which is cool. Anyway, y'all have a great day. I hope that you have a great day. I'm going to go attack the yard. Anyway, y'all have a great one, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, y'all.